Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I'm back with another reading. I'm going to dive right into a late night message coming through from the Divine Masculine Collective, and it's coming through in a very sensual, just kind of romantic way where they're kind of speaking to themselves, saying, like, I really need to hold back. Like, I gotta hold back. Okay, so it could be that maybe you've just connected intimately with them. I'm seeing like text messages exchanged. For some of you, it could be physical meetings. For some of you, you've recently just shared a big moment on your journey, maybe like talking over the phone for the first time, or I feel like the feelings are out there. Okay, maybe many of you have kind of stumbled into conversations with your divine masculines in terms of these feelings that you two have had for one another. Maybe the eye contact has been obvious, that one of you have spoken up, you've said something. The energy that's coming through from the divine masculine in this particular reading is like, I'm hearing like, okay, and that's all I keep hearing. You could be a divine feminine energy who, you're very soft, you're very warm, you're very sensual when it comes to the art of seduction. You really know your thing, you know what it is you're doing, and it's not that you try, it just comes off as very natural. I'm seeing something with your nails as well, something to do with like your nails, or like pinching your fingers together like this when you talk. I don't know, I'm seeing that for somebody. There's something just, I don't know, it could be very, again, soft, sensual, your voice. You have a very soothing energy about you as well. And that is why I'm hearing this sound from your divine masculine, which is like I need to hold back. So what you guys may find is that they are backing away, or they may just feel like they need to put a pause on things. Falling too quickly is what I'm hearing, okay? And I don't know what kind of interaction that you've had with them, but it was enough for them to really take a step back. And I feel like maybe wonder to themselves or ask themselves, am I ready to dive into all of this? Another feeling that I'm getting as well coming through from this divine masculine collective here, if it may be resonating with many of you, and you could feel it intuitively as well, is that the feelings for you go beyond this attraction. Okay, it goes beyond just being attracted to you. It is a body, mind, and soul connection. There is something about you that is just, it's for them particularly, it is just, it's perfect in every way, so much to the point where they don't want to ruin it, they don't want to sabotage it, is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm gonna explore some of the feelings that the divine masculines have for you, or it could be developing, or it could be even surprising them. Okay, so we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. Okay, so you could be very different. I'm also hearing too, like they could really just try to play it smooth, like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna talk to this person, like, you know, I'm hearing she's pretty. So you're definitely a very beautiful, soft, feminine energy. Okay, you could smell really good as well. Just something very elegant and soft and delicate about you. But anyways, I don't know if like you're a different race from your divine masculine. You could be a different, like some of you could be different age groups. Like you could just have a different style altogether. You two could be just really opposite. At times I see this divine masculine as well. In the past, they've tried to close themselves off from you because you two have differed from one another so vastly. But I'm hearing like in the moments that they connect with you, especially on a sensual level, it's like, oh man, like they can't help but admit to themselves that even though their physical selves say that you're different from them, it's like their soul resonates with your soul in every single way. Okay, and that is something that they really are maybe just coming more into the awareness of. Many of you might find that a lot of your divine masculines may want to communicate, or they're ready to like take you out, or in the past they could have felt a very nervous energy around being seen with you or going out with you. But I feel like the more they exchange intimate energy with you, the more they want to do this, okay? They don't care if you differ from them. They just know that their soul vibes with yours, okay? Many of them could be really aching to flirt with you, feel your lighthearted energy. Again, whoever you are, very beautiful, feathery angel, earth angel-like energy, very soft-spoken as well, maybe very good with children. You might have pets as well that you could have a very soft tone and demeanor with, very mothering, very caring energy. They can't help but feel all of that and soak all of that in. And I feel like for this divine masculine, they've never experienced that in a feminine energy before. They've never felt it. They've never been lost in it. Okay, and they're lost in your feminine energy is what it is. They've never experienced it before, and your feminine energy draws them in. It makes them get lost. It's like they don't know where you came from. At times they could feel like you're just from a whole different galaxy altogether because of the energy that you make them feel. It's like a permanent state of arousal when they think of you. All they have to do is think of you, and it feels like this electric feeling. Okay, so many of them, again, might be wanting to come in, just maybe communicate, reach out. They could be trying their best not to sabotage this by holding back, but they're really getting signs from the universe to free themselves from that state of thinking. I feel like they want you to be the one to communicate all the time because of that reassurance that you want this. And I feel like for many of you, it's like in these connections, it's like if they play coy, you play coy. If they don't reach out, you don't reach out. And I feel like a lot of the divine guidance that many of them may be getting is that if you're the divine masculine energy, a lot of that action-oriented communication, okay, reaching out, initiating, really does, I feel, have to coincide with the masculine's energy. Otherwise, I feel like because the feminine's the receiver, you're really always there, just waiting. And if the communication doesn't happen, then I feel like many of you won't go reaching out because the order of things is that there must be a reason then, and I'll trust that reason and I'll wait. So it oftentimes does create communication barriers between you two. So I feel like a lot of your divine masculines just could be learning this, and it could be also too because you two differ from one another in this particular lifetime. It takes you time to really wrap your brain or your mind around the fact that you can just reach out and communicate with one another and be comfortable and be seen for your flaws and your imperfections and still be loved. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are maybe just still wanting to attract these experiences with you to see that or to feel that or to learn that. Okay, we also have retreat, which is it's time to disconnect from the world. You two could be aching to spend time with one another. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, they really value time alone with you right now, and this is away from the world. So this could represent a divine masculine who really isn't interested in just going out and about in public, like time alone with you so that you guys can talk about things that are really important to them. It's something that's on their mind, like really private settings, one-on-one settings where there's nobody else around. Okay, that is what they may be craving. It could be too that they have a lot to divulge or they have a lot to reveal to you. Okay, I'm being drawn to the keep an open mind and the free yourself card for a lot of the divine masculines. So let's see what wants to help them out in terms of taking back control of their life. Okay, so we have Mercury, messages, travel, and there it is, communication. Okay, so free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, which is the need to communicate and say what it is you want without feeling like it's not going to happen, or you may get rejected, or it may not work out. Okay, I feel like this is a very clear time to communicate your desires and move in the direction that you want to. A lot of your divine masculines, I'm picking up on this really shy energy with Mercury. You could make them feel a lot more vulnerable than they want to feel. Like normally they are used to taking charge and feeling in charge with other feminine energies, but that is also because I feel like they have been with more vulnerable feminine energies, whereas they don't see you in that way, divine feminine. Like you may really vastly differ from, that's why it says your usual type and expectations. Like I feel like you're different than what the divine masculine usually finds appealing in relationships. Like, for example, there might be certain masculine energies where, they really prefer that a lot of the feminine energies be very naive or, in a sense, maybe relinquish power or surrender a lot of power. But I feel like with you, Divine Feminine, you could be very balanced. And then they can't help but see you as somebody that they want to build with, because when you're balanced in your feminine energy, it creates a sense of security. Okay, it creates a sense of accountability as well. Okay, I feel like that's it. That is what is so attractive about you. That's why you differ from their expectations and their usual type. Many of your divine masculines are low-key intimidated by this connection, but at the same time, they know that it's manifested for a reason. You make them feel sexy. You make them feel really alive, and then in a heartbeat you make them feel extremely insecure and like they don't know what they're doing and is it good enough, and they don't know how to find that balance. But keep an open mind, I feel. Okay, communication is probably a big thing in feeling good in their own skin. Okay, what do you need to know, Divine Feminine, about receiving your Divine Masculine? Okay, I won't take all of these, but I will take what's at the bottom and what's at the top. Okay, so we do have Cosmic Purpose and North Node, and I do get a sense of peace and calm and knowing that they'll find the North Star. And I feel like many of you are that sense of purpose for them in terms of freeing themselves and going after what it is they ideally want. And we're also getting the shadow side, okay? So dark night of the soul. And I do pick up heavily that is the separation that many of them could be feeling, or just that kind of shove or that hard push from the universe in order to go after what it is that's right, okay? I feel like this is the indication that many of them may be looking for, that this is the right thing that they're doing. I feel like that's why many of you have manifested in this lifetime as somebody that's so different from your Divine Masculine. I feel like North Node, Cosmic, and Purpose has a lot to do with them recognizing you at a soul level and then taking action on it. Okay, but for a lot of you right now, I do feel from the Divine Masculine Collective that there is this longing, there is this beautiful romantic desire. There could be a lot of frustration as well, which is why many of you could be picking up on very sensually charged energy coming through from your Divine Masculine. It's really mixed in with this desire and this need to want to spend time with you, and they know that they can do something about it with the Free Yourself card. It's just a matter of reaching out and communicating. So I feel like for the Divine Feminine energy, keep an open mind as well, and stay focused. Stay focused on the purpose. I feel like a lot of you in the Divine Feminine energy, you may be tempted to rush the process at times, but they're figuring it out. I feel like the cage around the unicorn represents that stuck, stagnant feeling that many of you might get in the connection sometimes, where there's a purpose, telepathy is coming through, that you can feel them, that all of the signs are pointing towards a physical union. But I feel like in this case, with the Divine Masculine energy that I'm feeling, a lot of them have to be, I feel, the ones to free themselves fully. Like, many of you might find that you connect, yes, but in terms of it lasting, okay? So that's where I feel like it is. It's got to be the Divine Masculines maybe to take back control of their lives and be in a position where they're able to make it last, okay? So that's what I have for this one, guys. I don't know who this is meant for, but if you guys want to dig deeper and dive deeper and just talk things out, maybe even reach me over on HYPSEE. You do have the ability to call me, and we have the option to chat live. We can do a mini reading if you want to. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next reading, okay? All right, take care, guys. Bye.